Hello and welcome back to the channel, everybody. My name is Dark Sage Walker, and if you can't tell by how I sound right now, I've been pretty sick for the last few days. And I've talked about this a little bit on my Discord. It's the sort of sick where I left work early, went home, and then slept for 18 of the next 24 hours. It's a fatigue that I don't even truthfully understand, and whew, no, it's not fun. Now, real quick, let's roll the soundtrack choice. Alright, we're on the classics. Alright. Now, it's been a few days, and by all rights, I should be laying down and just trying my best to just ease this off and, let everything just kind of chill. But I felt, and here's the thing, I felt like playing this game pretty hard. So, what the heck, let me just come in here, record an episode real quick, even though I have no idea what I want my run to be. And we'll just go from there. Yeah, I know, it's probably a little boring to just go with the usual critical hit setup, but I'd like to remind you that my brain isn't working right now. So right now, I think the best thing to do is to go with a good old reliable. Something that, something that I can count on to get me through a rough time. That's right, birds. You know what's up. Now, I feel like I haven't given Spiral Rumblers that fair of a shake. Let's actually give it a whirl and see what I think of it. No, there we go. That's what I want. Yeah, I think that looks right. So I am, even though I'm sick and clearly not exactly in the most prominent state of mind to probably be doing something that's a little more difficult than I should be doing for the channel, or, in general, I still want to use the retro floor plan. It's absolutely my favorite cursed relic from the Lenovo Plaza. Is it Lenovo or Lenovo? Oh, it's right there, Lenovo. Ha, I was right the first time, and I'm an idiot. And for what it's worth, I do have a cough drop going right now. I'm hoping that it stays active. But, I can only do so much. Well, the game doesn't want to give it up. Come on. It's like the game itself knows. It's like, yeah, you want that extra money, don't you? You want those extra rewards for fighting more monsters. I'm just sitting back here going, I'm sick. At least give me something here. Good Lord. Yeah, this is the sort of RNG that makes things like this insufferable. And yet, And yet somehow, this doesn't get anywhere near as bad as some of the other examples of RNG in games that I've seen. I joke, but honestly, this is tolerable. You know what you're going for. You just want to grab it and run. You just have to be patient. Things like grinding for monster parts in Monster Hunter, I can handle that. That's... there we go. It's annoying, but, it's part of the experience. You can handle it. But it's... pardon me. Now, the sort of RNG that I can't stand is when they use it to activate that good old FOMO. You know what I'm talking about, the sort of RNG that they use in games like Destiny 2 and even though it's new to the discussion, shit, let's also talk a little bit about Diablo Immortal. Yeah, that thing that everyone booed back in 2018 is out now, and, surprise, surprise, it has defenders. What I don't understand is why people would defend something like this as if it were some core integral part of their personality. But get right down to it, and trust me when I say the devs of that game aren't defending you. They just want you to hurry up and get hooked and become a whale. That's all they really care about. Alright, so before I... Nice. Before I drop any money on Arcana, let's first get some free money from you. Ooh, I am all for binary splashdown. Even though it kinda doesn't mesh well with the rest of the build, I still like having it. Alright. Oh wow, look at that. Another pretty good freebie. Just one that I'm probably not going to grab just because it's Earth-based, and I know that my boy Atlas is going to resist that. Anything here that looks particularly useful? Grab that. I don't know if that's going to help, but what the hell, I'll grab that too. I think I'm going to ignore Cascading Blitz this time. Don't get me wrong, I like that spell, but... Yes, I'm aware that simply moving on after taking this much damage was a mistake. But I'm willing to take a chance because, well, quite frankly, I don't necessarily want to spend a bunch of money on health potions. Not so early, anyway. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this really weird thing called playing carefully. Which is awfully hard to do when you can't see the thing about to hit you with a big metal stick. Because, admittedly, I've just been going about this really recklessly. Well, I mean, I know why I would want this, but am I going to find the other half of that? Who knows? I might just grab it anyway, though. Oh, hello. Well, I'll definitely give you that. So, for those of you who either have been living under a rock or simply don't care about Diablo Immortal's release, this game was announced back in 2018 at BlizzCon to a pretty near universal "we hate this, take it away from me" sort of reaction. To which I would say, yeah, I think it deserved that. There we go. Hey, you can actually do pretty good by just being careful. So that game actually released, what was it, like 5 days ago at this point? And yeah, it's been coming out to pretty near universal. Wow, that's pretty. And just to give you guys an idea, Imagine essentially all of the free-to-play garbage that you've seen in any mobile game or, you know, freemium game. Or, you know, EA game. It's all there. Like, every bit of it. The multiple currencies, one of which doesn't mean anything aside from to give you a dopamine spike. I think this would be a good temporary holdover until I find something better. Did you have anything else I wanted? Not really. Okay. Like, basically, if you strip away the people that made it and the name Diablo, it would look like just any other, you know, goddamn mobile game. But because it's Diablo and it's got Blizzard's name attached to it, there are still people who are holding out this strange hope that maybe the Blizzard they know and love is going to come back to them. Guys, your darling has left port a long time ago. Oh, that was stupid. The Blizzard that we knew and loved, that was all about making games for the challenge, for the art, for the storytelling, that Blizzard is long since dead. That Blizzard was dead the moment that the paper was signed that made Bobby Kotick responsible for them. And ever since then, we've just been seeing more and more evidence that that really is the case. And after so many God damn it. Oh, there goes all the health I built up. After all of the allegations came out against them, how they treated their workers, that poor girl that committed suicide because of their bullshit. Yeah, no, this is... And yeah, you could make the argument of, well, that's because of Activision, not because of Blizzard. I'm sorry, but they are one thing. I know the angle that you'd be going for by taking that route, which is, you know, sins of the fall. Well, that was not smart. That's probably what I should have done, but oh well. You know, sometimes to avoid danger, you just gotta jump in a hole. I don't know. Ooh, hello. So there's a very good chance we're gonna do this, like, right now, because that's an investment that increases both my critical hit chance and critical hit damage. Okay, we'll upgrade that. Ow. Yeah, I don't know if I want to pick that up. Granted, it's not going to hurt anything, but... Okay, grab that, grab that. I don't know, maybe I'll take a risk and grab it. I'm already taking a risk by playing this game while not exactly in good condition. So what the hell, maybe the stanza of flames will be useful in the near future. And actually, because I was planning on taking that robe upgrade, there was no way I was... I guess what I'm getting at is that from the moment it was first announced, and even to the idea that Tencent was revealed to have their hands in that pie, I knew pretty straight away what we were getting with Diablo Immortal. And it turns out time has proven naysayers right about it. You know, with numbers crunched by certain Redditors, putting the game at roughly, if you're trying to actually max out a character, roughly $110,000 or roughly 10 years of gameplay. That's assuming relatively average luck. So knowing me, that would probably be about 25 years, and, you know, probably closer to like $500,000. What I'm getting at is that there is no reason to be defending this, just because it's a Diablo game, kind of, and it's got the Blizzard name attached to it. The Blizzard name doesn't mean a damn thing anymore, and Diablo has just become yet another powder. It's not anything special. And you could see that starting to happen as soon as the auction house in Diablo 3, which, yes, better sense prevailed that time, and they removed the auction house from the game. But when your first impressions of the new game and its storefront are, boy, this really reminds me of Diablo 3's auction house, that is not a good sign for anyone involved. Oh, pardon me. Hat. Alright, well, I mean, I'm not going to be able to trade any of my Arcana anyways. Just grab that. And where is... Okay, so the red portal is over here. Who's going to be waiting at the red portal is anyone's guess. course, it's random ghoul mob. How could I have been so foolish? And actually, I don't want to use your services. I mean, I would like it if Nox were to show up and offer me that clover, but I'm guessing fate has already dictated that that's too good for my sick ass. The game's like, no, bro, you're sick. You can't handle that. It's too good. Now, could you at least upgrade my spiral rumblers then? It's doing a good job of controlling the field, and I'm liking what it does. Nah, it's too good. Yes, I was aware that that was going to hurt. I'll just go without. Now I know that Diablo Immortal has defenders, as I had said earlier, and some of the things that they're saying are honestly kind of silly. At least as far as this whole mess is concerned. Like, one of the things that really got me is how I saw there was one reaction to some of the coverage on Diablo Immortal going, yeah, but it's not as bad as some of the games in the Asian mobile market. You EU and American players just don't understand. It's like, no, we understand, we just don't understand. That's exactly the point. Trust me, we get how ingrained into the business model this sort of thing is to the Chinese market. It doesn't mean we have to like it. Or for that matter, that we have to accept it. Matter of fact, when we see something we don't like, we should be even louder about not accepting it. Hey, could I possibly move? Okay, well that was horrifying. Let's go ahead and give her spiral rumblers. Ooh, nice. And I'll buy that. And then I'll buy that. Oh, that's what that was. Okay. Well, I'm not gonna lie, the Ironclad card holder was pretty much a waste of money. That's a lot of ghouls. But ultimately, it's like shooting fish in a barrel. Or I especially like the argument that I've heard of, yeah, but it's a free-to-play game, they have to make their money back somehow. And yeah, I get that. But there are better ways to do it. As a matter of fact, Path of Exile does it better. Because none of us are saying that we need all these games for free and that they're not allowed to make money. That's not at all what any of us are saying. What we're saying is that gaming shouldn't A, be its own full-time job. Necessarily. I mean, I know there's streamers and whatnot who make their living doing that, but that's not necessarily what I mean. Okay, so he's probably over there. Ow. Oh, that's smart. Pardon me. I mean, yeah, the cop is productive for the most part, but I wish I wasn't doing that. Curse Eater's Vest. How many cursed relics do I have? 1, 2... Two cursed relics. Oh! What the hell? Give me that. God damn, I took a lot of damage from that one room. So, and as far as the whole, there are worse monetization systems out there, yeah, I get it, but that doesn't make what Diablo Immortal did not bad. And we all know that saying, the lesser of two evils, right? Well, the lesser of two evils is not necessarily my friend. Or actually, I believe as the saying should go, the lesser of two evils is still evil, and the enemy of my enemy is not necessarily my friend. And like I said, since Blizzard became a part of Activision, they're not really Blizzard anymore. They're just that subsidiary that makes Overwatch and Diablo. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not the biggest fan of Overwatch. And I used to like Diablo, but I decided to stop supporting when they turned Diablo 3 into a glorified auction house. And yes, they did fix that. I will come clean on that. Yes, they did fix the auction house, but for me it was too little too late. And yes, perhaps that's just a sign that I hold grudges a little too long. But there are some grudges that are worth holding on to. Like when you decided to forsake art and creativity for the sake of making a quick buck. Now you've crossed the line. when you've sacrificed making a good story to milk some people dry. That's when you've crossed the line. When your decision for how to make money involves exploiting people who either have an addiction or simply don't know any better, now you've crossed a line. And the evidence to that is irrefutable. There's plenty of places out there that detail all of these things. They know. They just give no fucks. Actually, let's keep that on until... Oh, hello. Oh, hello. Well, we're not getting rid of that, but I am going to get rid of that. And I didn't find Anders. How curious. Which means he must be up here. Hello, sir. Okay, we can now get rid of this. I'll grab the Sleepy Thunderstone. Pardon me. And, yeah, I do like the idea of greater stun values. And that. Alright, I've told this to you guys before, but for those of you who don't know or who could use a quick reminder, the game Sekiro Shadows Die Twice is exactly the sort of game that was up my alley. But because it was published by Activision, I refused to play it. And like I said, that might be some of you going, that is way too... you're sacrificing way too much to hold on to a grudge. At this point, it's not a grudge, it's a principle. I am not willing to do anything to line Activision's coffers. Anything. Ow. And I guess as it turns out, the ironclad card holder wasn't useless, because I did actually get up to that amount of Alright, I don't have anything homing, so here's hoping that this does a good job. It did a great job, actually. Honestly, I'm okay with what I have. Now, I know some of you really want to see me do a run where I fight third phase Sura again. I might when I'm feeling better. Right now, sorry guys. Sir, you are not You're not actively suggesting you're just going to sit there and summon Null Flash Agents all day. Well, that was not smart. I should have thrown something at him. Well, actually, I tried to throw something at him, but I missed. Owie. Owie again. Oof, I got comboed hard. Alright, well, I think the extra HP and armor actually helped there. Whew. I mean, at least I won. I'm sick. And for those of you who want to ask, I don't know if it's COVID or if it's something else. Signs are pointing to it just being a flu that is fortunately on the downturn. I am not just sleeping for 18 hours and at this point, so, I mean, that's something. No amount of illness is ever going to make, aside from maybe mental illness, is going to make me forgive Blizzard for all the crap that they've done. So, seriously, Blizzard, screw you, screw Diablo Immortal. And while I'm at it, screw Bobby Kotick, too, because he's the real reason why any of this is a problem. So screw Bobby Kotick, screw Activision, and that's about what I've got. So, got to get a little Wizard of Legend out of my system, and I got to badmouth Activision all in one day. I'd say it's a pretty good day. Thank you guys very much for watching, even though I'm not exactly at my best right now. I do appreciate the continued support and generosity. Hit me up with a comment, let me know how you're doing, let me know what other things you'd like to see. Drop me a like, leave me a comment, and if you guys have any other suggestions on things that you want to see, and to be fair, I do have a full plate. I have ideas in mind, and I think I know what I want to do for at least a couple of things. But if you have other things that you want to suggest, by all means, let me know. And I am about to go get a bowl of ice cream because I feel just a tinge bit awful. So again, thank you for coming to spend some of your free time with me. My name is Dark Sage Walker, and I will be seeing you